What's up, YouTube? This video I'm gonna teach you guys how to become smarter traders, and in order to become smarter traders you must understand this. You got to understand how to be a dumb trader, and now how to be a dumb trader, you got to be the dumb trader. You've probably already been the dumb trader like me. I was the dumb trader. Here, check this out. Here's a dumb trader moment of mine. Actually, it's just one of my favorite moments of trading, but it was still a dumb moment. Okay, all right. This is the biggest win I ever got, percentage-wise. All right, I bought this stock BBDA. They're an anti-relaxation drink that I got for 8% of a penny. I'm talking about 0.0008, I think. 8% of a penny. Okay, and we're sitting and waiting. Next thing you know, they get a big distribution deal. Guess with who? With who? They get it with Walmart, and this sends this stupid stock skyrocketing from 1 penny to 2 penny. And I remember just going, oh my gosh, this is it, my lucky break. And realistically it drops back down to 70% of a penny, and then it goes back up to 86%, and then 90, and then that's when I decided to sell. But and you know, I get an 800% gain. Phenomenal. But there's a dumb trader moment. And what's the dumb trader moment? I paid $130 in commission. What? How did I do that? I was a dumb trader. I didn't even know about brokers. They charged surcharges for penny stocks. This broker is Capital One Investing. They're great if you're not trading penny stocks. At that time, they were called Share Builder. But if you're trading penny stocks, this is the worst broker to go with. I don't know how they are now, but I walked away from them and never came back because they're just a bad nightmare. They were a moment of time where I was a dumb trader, and yeah, I made dumb trades. You can see all this red. Yeah, dumb trades. Anyhow, fast forward later, I start get a little bit smarter. Okay, a little bit smarter. All right. Fast forward 3 years later. Within those 3 years, you know, I did a lot of dumb trading. Didn't make any money. This is terrible. I just lost everything. Dumb trader, because I did not understand this one simple quote. All right, it's a quote. It's a saying. You ready? I want you guys to etch this in your mind. If you're a trader and if you don't know this, get out of trading. Okay, you're just gonna lose. But this will ultimately help you out, because this helped me out. You ready for it? Here it is. Write this down, tattoo it on you, okay? You have to understand realistically what the market is willing to give you, all right? Let me say that again. You have to understand realistically what the stock market is willing to give you. The moment you understand that, trading becomes a lot more easier. Your relationship with trading will be a lot better, and you won't be going in there blindfolded and making gambles, you know. So that's when I started understanding that. I didn't get it yet 2015, you know. As you can see, I finally jumped back in. I have some courage to go at it again, because I'm hearing some fantastic stories. And next thing you know, I'm losing. You know why? Because I did not understand realistically what the stock market is giving me. And in this case, what CanF was realistically giving me. I got in at 6.41, right? This bad boy actually goes up to 7.8, and my greed kicks in so hard. I'm like, oh man, this is gonna go up 700% like my old stock. This is it again. This is my lucky break. Thinking like a dumb trader. And then it drops. And I see it go back up. I'm like, oh, it's gonna go back up. It's going back up. Dumb trader moments. Boom. And it goes down. And I'm like, okay, it's gonna go up. Oh, it goes back up. And then it goes down even more. Now this is where I'm like, okay, all right, I'm gonna play this smart. I'm just gonna get a little bit and I'm gonna get out. I get in, and dumb trader mode. Dumb trader main gets burned even more. And what's the worst part? I burned myself more because I did not understand realistically what the stock market was going to give me, or in this case, what those stocks were going to give me. And then I get a lucky break. All right, I recover some of my losses from that. through Weight Watchers. Oprah buys Weight Watchers. Not buys, she becomes part of the board of directors. And this baby goes from $6 to $20. I get in at 12 when I'm out 17. I'm like screaming happy for joy. Okay, I recovered some of my losses. But what's going on? Look at this picture. I'm still not getting it. And then finally the light bulb turns on. All right, guys. The light bulb turns on. Let me show you. All right. And then I'm starting to read, and I'm watching, you know, I'm doing research. I'm watching YouTube videos on these traders like Warren Buffett, Antron Creel, Charlie Munger, and even Timothy Sykes. Right? I'm like, what the hell are these guys doing that I'm not doing? And basically they're just understanding realistically what the stock market is going to give them, and they play according to that range of what's the highest probability, or what's the best probability that they're going to get from the stock. Because listen guys, the stock market giveth and the stock market taketh. That's biblical. All right, the stock market will put you on a cross, or you want to hold that cross and aim at the stock market. Okay. And I started getting that. It's not about the big wins. It is about the big wins, but then the big wins don't realistically come all the time, unless you do your research. Whoever does the research, you know, the more work you put in, the better your chances. But I start getting it, all right, and now I'm making my plays, and as you can see, I'm gonna scroll slowly up, and my account is slowly growing. Because you know why? I am understanding what the stock market is realistically giving me. I'm looking at each stock market. Realistically, I think the stock is gonna go here. I'm gonna get about 2-3%. I'll be happy with that. 2-3%, cool. Why should you be chasing those 2-3%? Because it's about winning consistently. Because when you win consistently, you ultimately get ready for the long term. Because that's what we're doing this for, the long term. One of these days, our body's going to break down. All we're going to have left is our mind. And the great thing about trading stocks, all it takes is a swipe of a finger, click of a mouse, and you can make money. It's ridiculous. It just you know, it just shits on everything that we do. Our wages job. Anyhow, back to this. So I'm understanding that now. I'm understanding that concept, and I'm watching my account grow. It's just slowly growing, right? Slowly growing. And it's been a phenomenal ride because of that one simple saying. When you understand what the stock market realistic is going to give you, you'll have a better relationship with trading stocks, okay? When you know that the stock market is only going to realistically give you 2-3%, then take the 2-3%. At least you're winning. And then before you know it, they'll compound and they'll grow. All right. My account's not that big, but what's important is my consistency and my percentage, percentages. All right. My percentage wins, because stocks is all about percentages. I know when I get to, you know, where I want to be, I'll be ready for it. Pity the dumb traders who come in with like $20,000-$30,000, never traded and they don't have any experience, don't even know about what realistically the stock market will give you, and what happens to them? Most likely they lose it all and they jump off a bridge. But if you understand what the stock market is willing to give you, it makes sense. Everything becomes a little bit more simpler for you. You know, you don't need no technicals. You don't need none of that BS Fibonacci stuff. All that stuff does help out later on, but then, you know, I like to keep trading simple. Just understand what it realistically will give you, and then, you know, then when you understand that, then you can use those tools like the Fibonacci stuff and everything to, you know, give you an edge to see if, you know, to back up your claims of, oh, maybe this might give him 10% because of this. For example, I'll tell you guys a quick case study. This stock, BRZU, right? I bought this stock at 2167, right? My strategy is simply this, guys. I like to look for high upside. Okay, so this stock had dropped 50% in the pre-market. I'm like, whoa, what happened? I looked at it. You know, president got caught with some scandals and it dropped. I'm like, oh, this is a direction of Brazil. All right. And I said, you see right there, I'm like, oh, I gotta buy this. It makes sense. 50%. What's realistically, what can I get back? I'm like 10% realistically I can get. High probability 10%. I was wrong. I actually got 30%, which was to my surprise. I got out. I didn't get greedy. I stuck to the plan. Got out. Because realistically, that's what happens. I got back in too. You can see 27th. I'm like, damn, this is. I thought, man, it'll recover back to at least 35, which is where it's at right now. I wasn't patient enough to wait that long, but I hope you guys are seeing my point now. When you can see each stock and just, you know, your game plan is just to see what this stock is realistic going to give you, trading stocks becomes very simple and very more doable. Okay, you're still gonna lose. I lost. You can see there's some months where I was wrong. I dropped a bit, like right here. I bought MEEP at 2.31. I was trying to scalp this. I'm like, okay, what's realistically? This was just me just day trading penny stocks, itching to trade, which is a bad habit to have. I still have some dumb trading in me, and you know I was wrong, and I got out. I didn't want to wait. It was a $200 loss, which was, I think it was like a 3% loss for me. But I bounced back. And you know, next thing you know, in a couple of months, I'm up 1,000. I'm up. Sorry, don't see it as $1,000. See the percentages. So I'm up 10 to 15%. Because later on, I expect to be where if I have my late game is, you know, I have $100,000 and I get 10% of $100,000. That's $10,000. I'm happy with that. So your goal is just to be consistent with it, because the moment you become consistent, you get to have the incredible power of the compound effect. So I hope this makes sense to you guys. I try to make this short and enjoyable, but leave me a comment down below if you guys have any questions. I'm really passionate about trading. I know this is not an impressive account or anything, but I hope you guys actually found this educational and are able to learn from what I've learned through my experiences in trading. So happy trading to everybody. Subscribe. Just give me a shout out. Leave a comment down. Tell me what's your story about trading. Why do you want to trade? I like trading because look at this, man. 10 minutes, man. I made this in 10 minutes. $1,000 in 10 minutes. Some guy out there probably quadrupled what I just did right here. That's not fair, man. It takes me like 3 weeks to get like $1,000 in my 9-to-5 job. Come on, man. It's not fair. It's not fair. But have a good day, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it.